Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having a soda, and tonight I'll be discussing Oh No, There's a Dragon in My Bookshop by Ember Holt. I did receive this as an ARC, and of course I'm giving my honest opinion. Here are the highlights and the content warnings. And my rating for this book is a 4.5, so what's it about? So this book is about Kate, who quit her job after her frenemy stole her presentation to get a promotion. She then stumbles across a listing for a bookstore that's for sale, and she decides why not. So she combines her savings and sells her shares to take a chance and buy a cute little bookstore in Wisconsin. However, the listing failed to mention that it has a dragon problem, and he is possessive over his book hoard. And he is refusing to even consider the idea that she's about to sell his books out of her shop. But with no other choice, they come to an agreement that allows her to fix up and eventually sell books out of her store, because with every book that she stocks, his magic will grow. But having a dragon for a roommate has its challenges, as he is very opinionated in how the book should be shelved and what they should stock, as he claims to have a distaste for modern romances, even though Kate has caught him devouring them on several occasions. But then people start coming around the bookstore asking questions that lead her to believe that they are looking for a dragon. And while they may bicker and take jabs at one another, she's not about to hand over her dragon. But when they then threaten to burn down her shop, she realizes that she's about to become the knight in shining armor that's going to rescue the dragon. So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this a 4.5. Now, this was a really fun and cute read that I think any book lover, any book dragon is really going to enjoy, especially if you like cozy moments. This book had a lot of cozy feelings about it, though I wouldn't classify it as a cozy read because there are stakes in the book that I would classify as mid-range. Now, this book is a third book in a series, but it is a true standalone. I've read the other two, so you can definitely read them out of order, and those books' impact on this one is more of going like, oh, I know you guys from before, but it doesn't really have a huge impact on the story. Now, of the three books, I think this one is my favorite because as a book dragon myself, I love the idea of buying a bookstore, being surrounded by my own book hoard, and having a literal book dragon who is powered by magic. That all sounds so amazing, and the store sounds so cute. Now, when it comes to our characters, we first have Bassie, and our male main character, who's a literal dragon whose magic is powered by books. So he definitely understands, is just as obsessed with books as Kat is, and I love that they bonded over that. Now, while things got off to a rocky start, they quickly turned sweet, where he is definitely sweet only for her. He is fierce with everyone else, especially when it pertains to Kate and his books, but they are just so sweet together, especially when he helps her through her darker moments as it pertains to her PCOS, her PMDD, as well as her past hurt from her job and her ex. So he is definitely there to support her, and who wouldn't really love a dragon whose hand turns into a literal heating pad to help us through our painful moments. So I think a lot of readers are going to be able to relate to Kate and her situation, and she is just, it took a lot of courage to take a chance and open a bookshop in the middle of nowhere. So she's a sweet, fun, sassy character who now has a literal dragon to help her through those dark and painful moments when she's at war with her body and mind, and help her tell Jerry to fuck off, which if you read the book, you'll understand what I'm referencing. They had some great sweet and also heated moments that I really enjoyed, and they had some great banter as well. But I know when I read an Ember Holt book, the banter is going to be really good. Overall, I thought this book was cute and charming, and I love the idea of a girl opening up a bookshop, finding a literal dragon who then becomes as obsessed with her as he is with his books, and they bond over their love of books. It was just a lot of fun to read. So I would recommend it. If you would like to give it a try, it'll be available June 16th. I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.